There is more than one God in the Bible and Quran that people are worshipping. The word God itself is being used incorrectly and was falsely translated intentionally to stop religious people from going further and beyond from what they were taught. When you take the word God and translate it prior to the King James translation back into Hebrew, which the Old Testament was revealed in, it translates to Elohim. Elohim is a plural word referring to a group or multiple gods, which can be found 2,250 times in the Bible. Verses such as Genesis 1:26 stating, "Let us make man in our image." Genesis 3 verses 22, "Behold, the man has become like one of us, knowing good and evil." So there were evil gods and good gods. Genesis 11:7 states, "Let us go down." These verses prove that there is more than one God. In the Quran 43 verses 48, Quran 21 verses 30, and the Quran 5 verses 116 all speaks about multiple gods. So even the statement that Allah is alone and He has no partners is incorrect, because if Allah is alone, there had to be another Allah that was in the presence of that particular Allah or Allah to determine if he or she is alone at this moment. The Arabic translation would be Allahumma. The singular would be Allah or Elo. When you add the suffix huma onto Allah, it becomes a plural. And when you add the suffix him onto Elo, it becomes a plural as Elohim. So these three institutionalized religion called Christianity, Judaism, and Islam isn't based on monotheism, which is the worship of one God. It's actually polytheism, which is the belief or worship of more than one God. When you step outside of religion, various cultures also acknowledge multiple gods or deities. Many of them were symbolic of nature, such as land gods, sun gods, water gods, air gods, and many of them were humans who became the high priest and priestess of these gods by taking on their names and attributes. In Greek, you have the Olympians. In Norse, you have the Aesir and Vanir. In Native America, you have the Kachina. In Yoruba, the Orishas. In Hinduism, the Devas. In China, the Shen. In the Celtic tradition, the Tuatha De Danann. In Sumeria, the Anunnaki. In ancient Egypt, we have the Neteru. And in the scientific community, you have what's called extraterrestrials.